SD Productions. Get done. So the flow, the beautiful of the door. Try to stretch from the ground, from the floor. Skin, chocolate. All the heads of my victims I must burn.
Kind of leads into a couple other questions that we have here already. Because LYNCHPiN is a band that certainly has a very calculated image. All right, you guys put yourself across, well, clearly in a very uniform fashion.
This is purely coincidence.
Right, yeah.
I can't believe you all want the same thing.
Alright, you're going on it. You surely have to go, man.
We really have
Let's get green ones.
Okay. The problem we really have is that we only have two uniforms, so no matter what, two people are always going to match something.
Well, but it shows that there was a lot of thought into the genesis of the band. You know, you get a lot of bands that, like you said, just go up on stage and it's Steve, John, Paul, and they just go up there, do their thing, and then they leave. So, when you were getting the band together and forming the concept, what made you say, look, this is a band, this band needs to have an image, a look?
I don't think it it happened at the start.
Right.
It was more just coming together and playing and focusing on just the music alone at that point, because it was real fresh.
Right.
When did we start doing these uniforms?
I think
3 years ago.
we
something?
did-
brainchild.
We did the
This guy
first
is
set
great,
of
yeah.
t-shirts, I think, the red ones.
I think it really started off.
Yeah.
It really started off with I used to tell them that when we move in from phase to phase, it feel like a evolution, you know. And we started off like that rebel, the anarchy kind of feel.
Right.
You know, we wore the cargo pants, the camos. We were on stage with the vests and stuff. So we had that feel of rebellion. You know, we had the fans with the bandanas, so it felt like rebellion. But as you started, you realize that the rebellion started to become the army. So what we were fighting against, now we are the dictators, and it felt like now you're moving into that militant feel of now we have army. You know, when we watch our crowd raise your fist, you seen masses. We start off with a small group, and I think that's where it evolved to these uniforms, where we started to realize that maybe we should be representing not only the music but maybe an ideology. So when people watch us, like us or don't like us, is a show you're going to happen. And
Right.
I know we have attracted people by just walking around. People like, how come the four of them wearing the same uniform?
Of course, yeah.
You know, so I think a lot of effort goes into it. I mean, it's not easy. They could tell you that it's really hard to you come to a rock show and you have to dress to go on stage and dress come. But I mean, people are paying for something and we are delivering something, so it should represent the song. Yeah.
I actually like that aspect of it. I don't think of it as being difficult, because it makes you feel like you're actually going to perform when you change. I understand why Aretha Franklin has like 6 different wardrobe changes in one set, but like we played around the idea of uniformity for a while before we came to this. Like, we will lynch the band for one of our shows. Like when Kess was doing the whole black shirts and red suspenders and stuff.
We had these things too.
Yeah, we didn't
with
plan it.
suspenders.
Yeah, we didn't plan it, but it was the same thing.
It was a good idea, but then we realized that
It was too hot.
we can't do that, man. We moved too much, and I think that really was one of the catalysts. You know, when we went to shows, we started off like wearing whatever we want. You know,
Right.
I wear vests and you go wear as you want, and then kind of streamlined to, hey, we should maybe start wearing our products. And it started to do that, and it was like we were selling our product, which you technically are doing, and then it started to snowball. But I think, jumping on what Jared said, is true. You know, you put on this and your
You assume a
personality,
character.
your personality comes on.
Yeah.
A lot of people get bummed out when they meet me in real. You know, they really, I see it. You know, like they'd be like, "Oh, you're the singer." Like, you know, I'm not snorting coke anywhere, or like, or like have like woman line everywhere. It's more likely me with some book or
Oh,
something.
they expect him to talk like this all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the woman. I think most people when they meet me, they'll look at Jiggy, then they'll look at Ira and then Jared, and they'll be like, "So you mix the band? That's what you do? The song guy? Like, that's the song guy,
Right.
You know?" So it's I think the personality is good because I like the fact that people don't recognize me off stage. I like it that there's a guessing game sometimes, and I like that it's so different. It's so extreme. You know?
It's a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde
Yeah. Yeah.
kind of thing, because we really goofy in real life. Well, you all know this already.
Well,
And because when we step on stage, it's a whole new ball game, because you have to you exude confidence, and the awesome thing about it is we enjoy what we do and enjoy what we play and how we play it. So a lot of the times, like in the performances, we move in sync with each other, and it looks like it's so choreographed, but it's not. It's simply because we enjoy what we do so much on stage that we just put out that energy and we go with it.
And the song's a part of you now, so we move with it.
And the song is us, because none of us singly write a song.
Right.
So when like a riff go in, each of us know that we had some input there, and you just feel it. You know,
Right.
I mean, I can tell you, I feel the music to the point that sometimes I just lose track of where I'm on stage and stuff. So it's be really good to have that feel, especially when you come off stage and that uniform that you wear represents you, and people like clawing to get this. You know, simple things like these little patches mean a lot to us now.
Of course.
Especially when we put this one on.
With the TNT patch.
Yeah, I was never the blind patriot. You know, I think Jared is the big
We
patriot.
actually
You
did
know?
that before Waka.
Yeah, we said, you know what, we representing our brand and we also represent our country now.
Right.
So we started to like put the patches on.